Fahrvergnügen. Guten Morgen, meine friend. Howdy, Colonel. Howdy, Bill. Howdy, Zoom. What's up, y'all? Okay, evening for you. You're out in the mountain zone. Well, hi. You come to say hello? Hmm? You want to see the radar, Zach? Yeah, give me 1 second. No, Zach, the dust storm was way south of us. At most, maybe a tiny bit of the dust got way up high and pretty much made the sunsets really nice, but it didn't affect anybody's breathing around here. I don't think that got really further north than like around the Tennessee and Kentucky border. It was mostly in the south. The sunset tonight was pretty freaking spectacular. It was super orange all over the western part of the sky, and the sun, it looked like a nuke going off. You divorced from Twitter. Good for you. I hardly ever use it myself. Oh, that's awesome, Colonel. I would love to go to the Canaries sometime. Or the Azores. Are you going for work or are you going for pleasure? Sounds good. Now, were the Canaries hit hard with the virus? Yeah, I saw Bill. Dallas was getting a pretty good storm up by him in Wisconsin. I think Bruce was getting some shit up in Montana too. Now I keep seeing in the news, like over the past year or two, all these stupid people that go to Yellowstone and get in trouble for going off the mark trails around all the thermal vents and stuff and damaging some of the geological features there. Just stupid. I think there's been a few cases where people have done that and they've gotten too close and they've gotten burned or scalded from the water or even burned from, just the ground temperature. Yeah, I just figured I'd throw the stream up for a little bit, catch everybody coming out of Tanya's. I won't be here super late, but if anybody wants to come up and keep me company for a bit, there's the link. Yeah, I know, Colonel. Weekend's over for you. Yeah, Zach is zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom. Well, I can say the same thing about the Netherlands, dude. I'd love to go out there someday if I do my European tour. I'd really like to see the northern coast where the Frisian Islands are. It just looks like a really cool country. Hell yeah, Bill. Hell yeah. Well, speaking of transoceanic sailing in boats like that, I saw something in the news earlier today. Um, I think she was a British citizen. This chick who was trying to solo rowboat across the Pacific was found dead somewhere. I think Navy or the Coast Guard boarded her boat and found her dead somewhere in the Pacific. No. I think Bruce just went live on Twitch. Well, Zoom, I just saw something the other day when I logged on to StreamYard. They've changed some things for the mobile users. So if you haven't tried it lately, maybe you should try it again because supposedly they've got some of the bugs worked out. Oh, okay. She was a Dutch girl. Gotcha. I don't know. All I saw in the article was that she was found dead. She had this big rowboat that had like an enclosed cabin space to shelter her from the weather and all that. But it didn't look like a fun boat to row by herself. No thanks. Oh, she was elite. Okay. Well, you'd have to be pretty, at least wealthy, to fund that kind of expedition. Oh, how dare you? Yeah, Zach. Raccoons, they love hot dogs. Raccoons will eat anything. Dude, the gas station that I used to work at years ago, um, we would we had a huge raccoon population that hung around our dumpsters because of all the hot dogs and shit that we would throw out from our roller grill. And we had some employees, um, women that absolutely refused to go to the dumpster to take out the trash because they were scared of the raccoons. And I mean, I don't know what there was to be scared about because these were the fattest, chubbiest, roly poly raccoons that you've ever seen in your life. I mean, some of them probably weighed 35, 40 pounds. They ate so fucking well and they were completely, you know, numb to humans. They didn't give a shit. They didn't act aggressive or anything. If somebody opened up the gate around the dumpsters, they would just scamper out of the dumpster and run around the other side and away from you. And more than one occasion, the garbage truck came to empty the dumpster, and a couple of the coons got taken for a ride. Mm. Yeah, peanut butter's good for all kinds of critters, rodents, shit like that. Hmm. And peanut butter is an excellent survival food. It keeps forever. If you open it up after 30 or 40 years, if it was properly stored, all you have to do is stir it up because you get a little bit of separation in the oil, but it's usually still pretty good. Yeah, fox are cool. About 10 years ago, we had a fox den on my neighbor's property, and the mother fox would be out catching food for the kits, and she'd be running through my field. I used to watch her outside my bedroom window. I think the only gold that I have is electronic scrap, like circuit board type gold. I don't think I have any gold jewelry. Maybe a few cheap gold plated rings or something that my dad had from the 70s. But I'm not a jewelry guy. And the only coins I have are silver coins. I don't have any gold coins. Yeah, I got land. It's nothing but a hassle at the moment. And it's not all mine. I only have a quarter share in it, so. But if we get enough for it, I might be set for life, so we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, speaking of land, I'm really happy for Aaron, and I hope his project works out with him building this tiny home. Simple Eagle, what's up, dude? Fuck me, let's just go fishing. Oh, well, shit, bro. The weather's been pretty nice for the lake. I wonder how much an afternoon charter on Lake Erie is right now. Oh, Colonel, I'm referring to Aaron. He just bought an acre of land up in New York, and he's planning on building a tiny house. And that's what he's going to primarily be living in. He just completed the sale on the land a couple of days ago, and he's already got some lumber delivered for the first stage of his construction. Yeah, and the land that he bought, basically he bought it with some of his silver. He had, his big stash of silver he used up. He was going to try and just do a straight swap with the coins with the landowner, but she got a little antsy about it and she wanted cash instead. So he just went to a coin shop or something and sold $1,000 worth of silver and got the cash for it. Yeah, I've been working a lot too. Even though I got more employees back at my store, it's just the schedule's just still fucking fucked up. Fuckity fuck. Fuck. I'm sick of it. It's my day off. I don't want to talk about work. That's cool, Zach. Yeah, I heard the other day he made it out to Nevada. I'm sure he'll send you something cool. So simple. I haven't been keeping up much on the local news here in Ohio. Is it still crazy bullshit protest stuff going on in Akron? Because I don't think it's really crazy anymore up in Cleveland. Yeah. Well, Colonel, I don't think it's super close to Area 51, but he's somewhere out there in Nevada now. Hey, Battery. Hey, what's up? Oh, a man after my heart.
It's bigger than my head.
Bruce Wayne. What's up, Bruce?
Hey, Canoes.
Sup?
It's your friendly neighborhood Batman here.
Oh, you
Audio.
look like Bane with the mask.
Hey, well,
Sign for
You
this thing.
feel in
This-
charge.
this is my sign of protest.
Fuck yeah.
All right, are you ready for this, Canoe?
Hit it.
Don't move.
Nice.
Okay.
Thought you might like that. Cheers, brother. I'm sorry to hear you having such a rough time of it. Join the club.
Oh. As the old saying goes, pain is only weakness leaving the body, or the mind, or the spirit. So,
And then on the other hand, there's that saying, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger.
You got it.
So what were you saying again? Something about your job? People are...
Oh, it's just, well, all right. I don't want to be pegged as sexist, but I work with a lot of women, and they just can't do a lot of the things that they should be able to do, and they use the excuse that they're a woman as far as cleaning and stocking and just general things go. Oh, I can't lift this, or it's too hard to carry this far, and shit like that.
I'm not as strong as a man, right?
Yeah. I'm
then that's
really
why they should stay
tired.
home in the kitchen and walk around barefoot and topless, in my opinion, and cook me some sandwiches.
I'm really getting tired of certain things that I have to do on a daily basis there that no one else can just take the time to do. It's bullshit.
Hey, Canoe.
But hopefully things will change at the end of next month. So
you still have a job, you still have a business. It could always be a lot worse. You could be unemployed, filing for unemployment.
Nails starting to come off.
Count your blessings whenever you can, man. Like me, sometimes, like I've been homeless. I sometimes just lay in bed and look at the ceiling and go, thank God it's not raining and snowing on me. I have food. Simple things. I have warm blankets. I have a soft bed to lie on. Seriously. That's good mojo, man. You know? It's hard sometimes. I can bitch too. I could bitch about everything. So
hey,
much
Dallas.
crap.
That man Danny guy in Twitch. Hello. Yes, we do read chat. We try to keep up to as much as we can.
Hey, Canoes, how many platforms is this being streamed on right now?
Right now, YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer, and Discord.
Oh, shit. What the hell is Mixer?
Mixer is a Twitch alternative that's run by Microsoft, and its popularity is so bad it can't compete with Twitch. Microsoft just announced they're going to be shutting it down next month on the 22nd.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Mixer's dead.
It's pretty brave of me to be showing my face on here. It's being recorded on 4. I gotta put up my Rona mask again. Hey, how's that look? Especially since I got this T-shirt from the guy that was at the Alex Jones protest today in Austin, Texas, at the state capitol. They had 30 state police there holding AR-15s for Alex Jones and Owen Schroyer.
Nice.
Yeah, there were like 200-300 protesters. Of course, they never went anywhere near them. There were no barricades between state police. They marched to the governor's mansion, and Alex Jones was on the fucking loudspeaker, and they gave speeches for like 2 hours. It's all recorded on my Twitch channel. Those are my friends who know who I am. Thank you all for not showing up. Only Miriam and oh, by the way, update on Miriam. She's flying back to Canada right now. She's probably either in the air or home. She was in my room from Cancun Airport, which is halfway through Mexico from where she was. She probably wasn't wearing a mask, or maybe she was.
Well, I think on the planes they're actually requiring you to.
Dude, I heard there's this one airline that's making people take a fucking blood test for the virus. What the fuck?
Fuck that.
Yeah, and the dude refused and shit and just said, cancel my flight, and they gave him a refund. Yo, Dallas. It's good to see you, man. Dallas, when you gonna start streaming live again, man?
He has been. He's been.
Yeah, but not his face. He's streaming games, but not his face. Put your ugly fucking mug on the cam. Yo, battery addiction. Good to see you too, man.
He should just live stream his cats.
Oh, or that too. Yeah, when he pets Chuckwagon. Yeah. When he pets Chuckwagon, it's so cool. And read from the Bible. See, that's the best, man. When Dallas starts reading from the Bible, it's so fucking soothing. It really is. It's good stuff. Dallas, you've got content. It's called a Bible. And he's a teacher too. Dallas is a preacher, man. You guys might not know this, but back in the day, Dallas would read from the Bible and then he'd start preaching about the end times and exactly what's going to happen step by step.
I miss his streams when he used to stream at Domino's and when he was driving around going to Walmart and shit.
Right. Now, Dallas really scared the shit out of me and fucking went into a Black Lives Matter rally when they were burning down the police headquarters. And I'm like, dude, you're going to get fucking shot. You're white. Dude, put some shoe polish on your face or something.
That's racist. Can't blackface anymore. Didn't you know?
Well, just a little bit of brown shoe polish and rub it in till you look like a Mexican or something, you know. Yo, Simple Eagle. Good to see you, man. So, I got some good news today. You guys know I've been cooped up at home. The Batmobile's in the fucking junkyard, and the nearest fishing hole is 30 miles away. So I reached out to some of my friends at the VA, and this one guy says, hey, man, I've got this huge piece of property, and why don't I come pick you up, bring you out here, and let you pitch your tent for a few days? I'm like, dude, the fuck took you so long? You know, I was just asking him to take me to the fishing hole, drop me off in the morning, come pick me up in the afternoon, or leave me there for 2 or 3 days. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm so fucking miserable, man. Been cooped up in my house all fucking winter, all fucking spring. I mean, I can hike to a mountain trail from here, which is nice. I did that yesterday. It was really cool. I hiked up 2,500 foot mountain. You can see the whole valley and shit. And then the rain started.
That's a hill. That ain't a mountain.
Yeah, I know. That's why I told you the altitude. It's not that's a mountain for old disabled vets.
Yeah.
You know, every 20 minutes I got to stop and hug a tree, catch my breath. See, that's why I like fishing, man. You just pull up a chair and sit there with your line in the water, right? Right, canoes?
You got it.
Tell me about your fishing, man. You've been fishing this year. Tell me what you caught.
No, dude, I haven't been fishing
goodness
in
fishing.
forever.
Forever's a long time.
Last time I went fishing was 1997.
What the fuck?
Yep. Back when I was working in Canada.
Probably fishing from the canoe at that camp, at that Boy Scout camp.
Yeah, well, from the canoe, from land, but all over, up there in Ontario.
Oh, dude, canoe fishing is the best. You can sneak right up. I call it stealth fishing. You put your paddle in the water very silently and you just slowly stroke that canoe into the place where there's a big old tree that's fallen. It's laying in the water halfway. You know, just silently toss your little lure down there. Yep. That's the way to do it, man. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to meet you one day, Canoe. You seem like a pretty cool dude to chill out with.
Same here, dude.
Me? This dumbass. Oh, fuck. Oh, man.
We both got lots of experience canoeing. I'm sure we'll have a grand old time.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Did I ever tell you that me and my brother in the Virginia Championship canoe races in 1976 won first place? The governor of Virginia hung gold medals around our necks in front of a stadium of 500 people.
Oh, Michelle, welcome.
Hey guys,
Good to see you.
trying to just get back to normal and do some things that I used to do because I can't just sit in that bedroom and cry anymore. I mean, I can, but I don't want to right now.
Oh, I hear you.
Thank you for all the flowers and prayers and kind
Yeah, you're
words.
welcome.
There's just, I'm still shocked. And now part of me is angry. Not at Tom, but at this other driver. So my son has stepped up to the plate. He's now the man of the house, and he wants to accomplish everything that Tom had. He made a list. You know, Tom always does every summer to-do list, and I do it. I call it the honey to-do list because I give him a list too, and he wants to get it all done in a week, and I'm like, he's got to just relax because then it gets me going, and then yeah.
Michelle, look at this.
Yeah. Oh wow, broccoli. I just had
It's as
some of
big
that.
as my head. That broccoli is as big as my head.
It's quiet.
Hello, Michelle. It's good to see you being a warrior.
Trying to, Bruce. Trying to. My sister and my husband's friend got together and they helped put my studio upstairs, so now I can be by the kids. So I don't have to worry about being in the basement like live streaming while they're, breathing or whatever. Sarah is going to be hard though. So guys, I'm not going to be on here long. I just want to ask you to continue to pray for her. She is our youngest, and she was Daddy's girl. So
yeah,
She won't even sleep by herself. So I'm concerned with that. You know, I don't mind her sleeping with me for a couple nights, but I'm worried because, you know, she said she doesn't want to be alone at night. I want her to start being a little brave.
Just be sure to keep talking to them. The worst, when I lost my father as a child, was when my mother would not talk to me. That made it 10 times worse. And you have to explain. You have to explain what's going on because children don't understand what's going on.
He understands a lot more than.
Yeah, I was 7. That's the hardest part.
That was her first time and her last time on the bike.
God bless you, Michelle. I truly do pray for you that you will overcome, survive as a warrior. You will be okay. Trust me.
The subject, because then you're gonna get me crying all night, and I'll end up getting a headache. Well, I've missed a couple things. I mean, I've noticed. Trump said he was going to protect the monuments. I know he did that. I happened to miss that video, so I'm going to have to look that up. Anything else happened in the last couple days?
Yes.
I heard about Roger Stone, but I have not found that video yet.
Yes, Michelle. Trump gave the first coronavirus task force live broadcast, and the most important takeaway from that, in my opinion, was that he said he would rather take therapeutics than a vaccine. That means natural medicines or pills. Trump said he would rather take therapeutics than a vaccine. Did you copy that? That's good news.
That.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Is that not good news? It is in my book. Yeah. I think that was Tuesday or Wednesday. I watched it live. Said he'd rather take therapeutics than a vaccine. He's starting to get the fucking picture. Excuse my French. He better get the fucking picture or he's going to lose my vote. He needs to fire Fauci. I mean, come on. I don't want to elaborate. But it's getting bad. And there's people on chat talking about civil war, revolution. I mean, this is assault by a needle. If they force vaccines on people, that's a game changer. That's the beginning of the end. This shit's not going to happen on my watch. So I think Trump's starting to get the picture.
Yeah. Battery, are you frozen? What happened to Canoe?
No, I'm trying to deal with these trolls in the chat. Anybody on Twitch? It's a mod.
Oh, come on. Can't you do better than that? Are you serious? Are you, 12 years old? Or are you 35 and you live at home with mommy and you're mad because she didn't get you the correct Hot Pockets? Jeez. Now I wish I would have been on Twitch. I'm in the mood for whacking a troll.
I did 3 live streams on my Twitch channel today, and only had 3 guests.
I'm gonna try it tomorrow, even if it's just for 10 minutes.
I only had 3 guests out of all the 60 followers. That's 60. That's okay. At least Miriam showed up. I live streamed Alex Jones's protest at the state capitol in Austin, Texas. There were 300 protesters there. They shut the gates. They wouldn't allow the protesters to come into the Austin State Capitol steps like they did a month ago. And there were 20, I guess, National Guard units with a armored vehicle behind the gate. So then Alex Jones and Owen Schroyer marched to the governor's mansion a half hour later, and there were 30 Texas state troopers standing there holding AR-15s, or the military equivalent of, and they all just walked up to the very top of the step, and they stayed 6 feet away, and nobody attacked the police. Nobody threw anything at the police. There was no tear gas. It was a peaceful protest, like it's supposed to be.
Right.
Like the Constitution says, the right to assemble and address grievances to the government. And I bet the fucking governor was sitting there in his mansion, cowering in his closet, crying like a baby with his diaper on. And the whole thing was about order, I guess, an executive order. Yeah, Governor Abbott has basically demanded that everyone wear a face mask.
Wow.
Yeah, it's getting serious. It's getting real bad. But those videos are saved on my Twitch channel for those of you that would like to rewatch it from today. Dallas didn't show up there. Shh, Dallas, what the hell were you doing? Sleeping?
Want to say hi to everybody?
Oh, Michelle, you got a Cocker Spaniel?
Yeah. She's scared. They're blowing off
Oh,
fireworks.
man. Oh, so cool. Oh, Michelle, here's another bit of news you might have missed. Antifa and BLM are buying up huge stocks of high explosive fireworks across the nation because the 4th of July has been canceled everywhere else. Since you asked, I'm filling you in. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely. I'm
Yeah,
not going anywhere.
it's been a major
My
on
sister
alternative.
invited me to go camping, but I'm not ready yet. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to do that stuff.
Oh,
After a
nice
while.
Cocker Spaniel.
Oh, the other one's jealous now. No way you can get on my lap. Deal with it. They're only fireworks. Hold on, guys. She's trying to. Lucy, stay away from the hamster. Get up there. You go underneath the table. Sorry. They're just fireworks. Not the end of the world.
Yeah, it was a cute Cocker Spaniel.
Thank you. Lucy's too big for her to fit on my lap.
Yeah, there's this radio show called Ground Zero with Clyde Lewis, nationally syndicated out of Oregon. And I can't say, you've heard of him, Battery? Yeah, he did a show.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, he did a show last week about all kinds of loud explosion booms going off multiple times in major cities across the United States. He did his research, and because 4th of July has been canceled because of the coronavirus, these Chinese fireworks are being sold wholesale, and Black Lives Matter and Antifa are buying truckloads of them and setting them off all across the nation. So stand by for a big one.
This is Lucy, but you can't hardly see her. Jeez.
My black neighbors are firing them off every night.
Really? Battery?
Yep.
How big? Like 500 milligram?
Oh, it's not big stuff.
Oh, dude, there's going to be huge. Did you see that one video of this guy homeless?
They don't clean up after themselves either.
Of course not.
It's okay, Lucy. I miss him too.
Where's Wizard tonight?
I miss Papa too. and then I cry. She's lost. I mean, them two are just best friends. The vet told me, you know, because she was the first 2 nights she was unbearable. Like I didn't think I was going to be able to handle her. And he said, "Well, take a shirt of his and have her lay with it." I think that helps.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody told me I can buy CBD oil and put that on a dog treat and help her with her anxiety.
Yeah, dogs know they scent is very important. An old
Listen,
sweaty T-shirt.
I agree.
Everything was okay, Dallas.
You leave that hamster alone.
Hey,
An old
Crow Minion in the house.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
an old hat, an old sweaty T-shirt that has not been washed. Throw that in
Yeah.
your dog's bed.
I gave her his Alex Jones T-shirt.
Michelle, did you see my T-shirt?
No, I didn't. I like that. Where'd you get that from? I like that.
It's pretty good.
Limited
News,
edition.
you're back.
Limited edition.
Get up there now.
Good to see you, News.
This is from the guy I was talking about that was live streaming Alex Jones today.
No.
Yo, Crow Minion.
Yeah, I think I took care of all the trolls over in Twitch.
I noticed it got quiet.
Hey, if Trump, if the fucking president can say Chinese virus, so can I. And I can print it on my fucking T-shirt if I want to.
Which eye are you gonna soak?
Both.
Every time I said so can I, my father said, "Give me one and I'll soak it."
Ah! Okay, the guy, I mean, if you go to YouTube, go to Just Another Channel. That's the name of his stream.
I want to know when the hell when I left. Well, Thursday, when that happened, I collapsed. I don't know. I passed out. And the sheriff. It was funny, and it wasn't funny though. Actually, the sheriff herself, she was crying. But really quick, I want to share this story. You know how compassionate and caring these sheriffs were? They immediately said that they would be able to tell the kids because I didn't know how I was going to do it, you know. And I called Sister Renee, and I just want to thank, if you guys don't know who Sister Renee is, she's a wonderful person. She immediately took my phone call, and she was there for me 100%.
Yeah, Renee's cool. I like her.
And I'm going to let you guys go. I just wanted to thank you for everybody that night who immediately started praying. Canoes, again, thank you for the flowers.
Shoot.
You're welcome.
I know Wizard asked me, did I get the other flowers and the roses? I did, but I did not get the chocolate covered strawberries. So, yeah, I guess
I'll let him know then.
Yeah, I told him, especially if he paid for it, he should get a refund. But I got all your cards and stuff like that, and those who want a prayer card, I can send them out to you guys. All you have to do is email me, and I know most of you guys have my email address, and then I can send one out to you. So again, I'm sorry, I'm not in a really chatty mood, but I did want to pop in.
It's good to see you.
I wanted everybody to know that I'm doing okay,
Yes.
and if you really want an up-to-date daily bait on me, all you have to do is just ask for Nay. So, and thank you again, Battery. I love you, brother. I really do. And it was good to see you, Bruce.
Well, we love you too.
Everybody in the chat, I love you guys. Okay. Sorry, I'm just not myself right now, and I just need to take some time and
One day at a time, girl.
You know.
Michelle,
Yeah.
the grieving process is different for everyone. Don't let anyone tell you how to grieve.
Thank you. I love you guys. All right.
You
Love
cry
you
if
too.
you need to.
All right. Love you guys. Bye bye.
Good night.
Oh, need prayers for Elijah Schaefer. His mother passed. She was fighting cancer. He and his mom were very close, and he's grieving too. You guys know who Elijah Schaefer is?
No, not offhand.
No battery.
He's got a YouTube called Slightly Offensive. He's a comedian that does politics.
Oh shit, a Canadian. I better put my mask on. Oh shit.
Canadian.
Oh no. Not does his eyebrow slip off when he gets sweaty?
Huh?
Like Trudeau.
He's a comedian, not a Canadian.
Oh, okay. I guess I could let my mask on.
Steven Crowder's Canadian.
Oh, fuck Crowder. I'm so done with his stream.
I don't like his live stream. I like his stuff on the street.
Oh, has he been on the street?
Oh yeah, he does stuff.
He does a lot of stuff on the street. He'll set up a booth like on a sidewalk somewhere and invite random people to come up and argue, well, debate things with him. And they turn out to be interesting conversations. Sometimes he'll actually change people's minds about certain things, but usually it's just a bunch of libtards that are just completely oblivious.
Has it got bodyguards?
Probably, but you might not see them on camera.
Yeah, he's probably got bodyguards. Man, you should have seen the bodyguards today with Alex Jones live at the fucking Capitol in Austin.
The left hates him.
Oh, dude, these guys were serious. They were like at least 4.
Well, it's Austin. You have to have bodyguards there. I don't know.
Did you see?
He's definitely on one of the front lines because that's.
Did you see
Caitlin
Bennett's bodyguard? Oh my gosh!
No, Caitlin has a new bodyguard. It's not her stupid.
She had his bodyguard over
baseball
at Iowa.
11 soy boy boyfriend.
She
like,
went to.
I told Caitlin a long time ago. I was like, "You stupid fucking! I love you."
She
like,
a while back went over to Kent. She a while back went over to Kent State. That's her college, her alma mater. Yep. And there were so many people coming out against her there that her bodyguard put her over his shoulder. He was 3 times her size.
That's the last video I saw. Yeah.
That university, Kent State, that's not even an hour drive from me. And it's
but then she stopped streaming on YouTube.
Well, that campus is a huge liberal campus. That's where the Kent State shootings happened at the end of the Vietnam War when the National Guard killed 4 students.
They had more protesters than students.
Yep.
Yeah, but then she stopped streaming on YouTube. It's been months. It's been half a year.
No, I actually saw she did a stream this past week.
Oh shit! I'm not getting alerts. I
well, she had her channel now.
It wasn't a live stream; it was a video.
She posts a lot of videos all the time, but not all of them are live.
Yeah, she hasn't done. You're right. She hasn't done live streams.
No, but I'm subscribed to Caitlin Bennett, but I haven't gotten an alert in fucking half a year. I thought she
is it her Liberty Hangout channel?
Yeah, Liberty Hangout channel.
I got the same problem with Mark Dice.
Yeah, Mark Dice. They're shadow banning. You guys know what's going on.
Try going back to the page and unsubscribing and then resubscribing.
I did that.
Right.
And I still don't
all notifications. It might kick it back in. But
I've done that several times.
For sure.
Hasn't fixed it.
You guys know what's going on. They're limiting our First Amendment rights to free speech.
I don't know what happened to American Joe. He just quit one day.
Well, I got tired of American Joe. He was all about himself and his own problems. And I'm like, dude, I want to hear about your shit. I want to hear you get some
I get
content.
notifications from him
I
on
didn't see that.
occasion.
Well, the last thing he said was somebody was threatening his life over and over again. Yeah, American Joe.
Oh yeah, he always got that.
Yeah, no, he was getting serious death threats, and then he quit.
Well, the same. See, the thing is, he's pretty tied in tightly with Doug Ducote, and the same thing happened to Doug. He's been getting death threats for over a year now.
Hey, I can't blame him, man. You know, it's kind of like, you know, lock and load. Just protect yourself. Quit telling people who you are, where you are, and you might be okay. You know, especially if you have a wife and family, man. I'm like, dude, I'm alone. Okay, it's just me, my virus T-shirt, and my cigarette.
And Ducote, I mean, he kind of opened himself up to a lot of hate because he's running for office, apparently. So I don't see him getting.
In case you guys don't know, I'm going to tell you something pretty funky here right now. My uncle is Pentagon brass, if you know what that term means.
Yeah.
I volunteered. I spoke to my uncle on the phone. He's in the Pentagon. I volunteered for a suicide mission of any type.
Hey, man, not the place to talk about it. Loose lip sink ships.
I'm just saying, he turned me down. He's like, well, I don't have that kind of pull
I wish
anymore.
he hadn't quit. So I really look up to his show.
Hey, I already did it, Canoe. I was a submarine veteran. If that ain't a suicide mission, tell me what is. To
Get a VR. Get a VR80.
That's a hell of a canoe, right?
Yep.
To get on a boat designed to sink. Yeah, it's okay. That's how much I love you, my brothers. That's how much I love America.
Who?
Yep, that's right.
Who, Michelle?
And shit's going to hit the fan pretty soon. We'll all be martyrs pretty soon. I truly believe this shit's going to head for a civil war. I truly believe. Yeah, I don't worry about it. I'm just telling you about it.
I'm on the winning side.
Yeah. I don't plan on. I plan on surviving. Okay.
Right, Canoes. A good friend of mine here told me when I first met him, he said, quote, when the bullets start flying, just be sure you're on the right side.
When it comes to war, fair means that your guys go home. Fuck the other guys. You know?
Mm-hmm.
If it lights off and goes hot, I ain't gonna put the foot around. That's for sure.
That goes right along with when the bullets start flying. Just be sure you're on the right side, the side that doesn't get the bullets, right? Well, that's the way I interpreted it.
What's up, Froggy?
Be on the side that's sending the bullets, not receiving.
Well, I'm on the side that has the bullets.
There you go. Yeah, but it's heavy shit. We're all gonna die.
Yeah, Crow Minion, I'm of the same opinion. If things go sour in November, that's going to be the green light, because we're not going to put up with that. Yeah, and Dallas, don't procrastinate on it. If you need ammo, get it now, because it's becoming very hard to find.
Yeah, even the
And
liberals are
price is
buying it up.
going up every week. I know you
Liberals are buying
only got a 9
ammo
millimeter. There's still some of that
and waiting for
available.
their
There's a
gun.
lot of rifle cartridges and other calibers that are getting really hard to find. Yeah, definitely. If you got time this week, I would take care of it.
I've heard even the liberals are going out and finding out that it's not that easy to get a gun.
Yeah, I know. How fucked up is that, Battery? Liberals are like, oh, come on. I'm supposed to go into a gun shop and buy a gun today. And they go like, oh, the Brady Bill, you got a 3-day waiting list. They're like, what? And the gun shop owner goes, you fucking asshole. You liberal motherfuckers voted to make that shit a law.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Karma's a
Yeah, the
bitch.
local
Ain't it?
our local gun shop had to close its doors for a week and a half because they ran out of stuff.
Yeah.
What, so they shut the doors just because they were out of
Yeah.
stock?
Yep.
No point in keeping it open if you ain't got merchandise in the store.
Still saw black powder kegs.
They didn't have enough of anything in there. Because for
God,
2
there
weeks
ain't no
straight,
gun
they had a
store
line.
if you ain't got
They
canisters
had a
of black
line out
powder.
the door through the parking lot down the street.
Dude, if you ain't got canisters of
straight
black
weeks.
powder, kegs of black powder for home loads, that's not a gun store. That's
Well, they
a
might have had
pretend.
that. I'm in the city. People don't
Yeah.
go for that.
Right.
Yeah, there's different kinds of gun stores. Like,
Right.
Not
okay,
that
we've got a regional chain here in northern Ohio called Fin
got two
Feather
boats.
Fur, and they've got like 7 or 8 stores scattered around northern Ohio. And I have a good friend that works at the closest one to me, and they instituted limitations on ammo for customers. One box of 50 rounds handgun ammo per person per day, and rifle ammo 1,000 rounds per day. And they still have lines out the door, every morning when they open up. It quiets down later in the afternoon when they start selling out of shit, but every day for the past month they've had lines out the door.
Nice.
And they're saying that the people that are actually buying guns, probably about 10% of them get denied their purchase because either they failed the background check or they filled out the paperwork improperly, and you're only allowed to fill it out once a day. And you just get these idiots that don't know how to, read a form correctly.
Why is that?
Simple Eagle knows.
Running down the road to get some smokes.
My phone just said cannot connect to the Ryobi stereo. I didn't even try. I turned off the Bluetooth. Pick up some beer for me.
Before I started the stream up, I just finished up buying online all the parts I need for my new rifle build that I'm working on. I'm building a precision 22 out of an old 22 rifle that I have. I got a one-piece aluminum chassis stock system for it that I just lay the barrel in, the action into, and then you just mount on whatever kind of grip and stock you want. I got all that stuff tonight.
Gun talk.
Man, any of you guys seen the VR80?
Oh yeah, that's a nice shotgun.
No.
Looks like an AR-15, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys ever listen to the radio show on the weekend called Gun Talk? It's highly educational. The guy, I mean, fuck, everybody says fuck radio, but I'm telling you, when the shit hits the fan, all we're gonna have is radio. All right, get used to it. This guy will tell you about self-defense scenarios, police scenarios, how to respond, how to react, what to do if you do fire on a suspected attacker. It's fucking excellent. It's called Gun Talk. Google it. Gun Talk Radio.
Is it online or is it just on
Yeah.
FM?
It's all over. It's syndicated nationwide.
No.
I just discovered a
On the
channel
weekend. He only
YouTube.
does it on the weekend. Okay. I think it's Saturday,
It's
sometimes
hilarious.
Sunday. Depends on your local stations. I mean,
Oh, see.
information is key. You know, if you're going to shoot an attacker, you got to be educated about what happens next. You got to know the law. You got to know whether you are in your rights or not, whether the person you shot friends are coming to get you or not, whether you're going to have to surrender your weapon or not for evidence. And then you sit at home alone, waiting for the police to process. And supposedly you don't have any weapon left because you already shot a dude. So you sit home defenseless and wait for the cops to decide whether it was self-defense or not. I mean,
Well, you can bypass all that. Just do it quietly and then hide the body and get rid of it.
yeah, right. The canoe knows. Canoe, you know the 3 S's?
S's?
3 S's.
No, not offhand.
Shoot, shovel, and shut up.
Yeah. What are you doing? Cats are knocking shit all over. What the fuck you doing? It's my phone. You dummy.
Hey, Canoe. That's a Montana phrase, in case you don't know.
Oh, the S's?
The 3 S's. Shoot,
Yeah.
shovel, and shut up. Now, you can interpret that as you might. But it doesn't come down to it, my friend. The way it's looking, there's going to be a civil fucking war. A race war. Like I've been telling you people for a year.
If we're fighting ourselves, then it's a civil war. But the left has outside the country financing. So that will be a revolution.
Yeah, or revolutionary war. Or it could be both, Battery.
Yeah, it could. Yeah.
Isn't it going to be the same thing? It's going to be shit as the fan. I hate to say it, but I'm here to say it.
Wish I could remember this guy's name. Just watching him today. Oh, there we go. Check out Donut Operator. The guy is hilarious.
I love Donut. He's great.
Wait, on YouTube? Has he got a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about that guy the other day. Hold on, I'm going to look it up.
Yeah. You won't be
sorry.
Donut
who?
Donut Operator. I've been watching him for years. He's great.
I just recently discovered him, and I was watching all kinds of videos this morning.
Does he have like a mustache?
Yes.
That's what he's known for.
And
a handlebar mustache.
Black hair and a black shirt and just a mustache, no beard.
Right.
Got it. Thank you. Oh, I'm already subscribed.
You weren't getting your notifications, were you?
Yeah, and that's just another shadow ban.
And Dr. Steve Turley, he's pretty good. Not as funny, but he's a professor.
Hey, where the hell is Wizard tonight? Is he sleeping? He must be tired. God bless Wizard, man.
He was over in Tanya's room, and I think when she shut down, he went to bed.
What the hell? I was in Tanya's room. I didn't see Wizard.
Yeah, he was there. He wasn't talking much, but he was there.
I missed a lot.
Failed liberal cities are being left to rot.
Hey, Canoes. Thanks for letting me on the chan, man.
No problem.
You're a good man, Wizard. Wizard is too.
All white Jesus artwork.
We're all in the same canoe. All right? Don't forget that.
Yeah, don't rock the boat.
We're all in the same canoe. Just keep paddling. I hear banjos.
Squeal like a pig. Well, if Raj is going to steal beer, he should bring me some.
Who?
Raj.
Tanya?
Yeah. Raj was drinking vodka tonight.
I was in Tanya's room.
Lucky cat.
Hey, but why weren't any of you guys in my Twitch room today? I streamed.
I already told you, dude. I tried to get on and it was all black screen.
That's okay, dude.
I was at work too.
I'm not trying to make it rich or famous. When I stream, it's just a place for people that are doing nothing else to come together and communicate in the chat room. It's not about the video. It's not about me. It's not about me wanting to get famous or rich. I will never. Okay. Well, never's a long time. But I do not want to get any money from my stream on Twitch. Okay.
Drama queen? God.
Does that sound decent, Canoe?
Wow, I'm looking back on some of my conservative channels I subscribe to, and many of them are gone.
Thank you, Dallas. Dallas was sleeping. That's what I knew.
Team's gone too.
Dallas, sleep is golden. You are always forgiven for not showing up while sleeping.
Anybody follow Duke Rowe?
Battery, I don't recognize that name.
He's a conservative. I've seen him on other channels. So I subscribed. Well, it shows he had a channel, but there's nothing there. And that's like the third one I've looked at on my list that they have nothing on their channel.
So why do you subscribe? Dude, content is everything.
They were there. They were there.
Content,
gone now.
Dude. Battery.
That's on my TV.
Yeah, but content, you know what people mean when they say content is everything? When you start streaming, immediately you've got to have information streaming like a garden hose through a fire hose straight into your viewers. You've got to have like everything coming straight at them.
Well,
if you just sit there and go,
but they're gone now.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything about that, but me, man, I spent a lot of fucking money and a lot of fucking time to learn how to stream. And it's not about me here tonight, but I'm just saying, If you
Florida,
don't
Virginia.
have content, you've got to have something to interest people right away. You know, just like right off the bat, you've got to have something that interests people, or they're not going to tune in. They'll be there looking at you like, what's this dude doing? You know, just sitting there saying nothing.
Yeah.
You know,
Fred Nutt's gone too.
it's kind of like a mini rant right here. Okay. Just a mini rant. It's not my main rant, but it's incredibly difficult to stream.
This explains why a lot of haven't been getting a lot of notifications. They're gone.
They probably had no content.
They had tons of content.
All right, tell me.
It still shows that they had tons of content, but it's not loading.
So you know what I mean.
YouTube is blocking it.
Yep, shadow banned.
See if Glenn Beck is still on. No, he's still on her.
Hey, you guys want me to turn you on to the greatest new YouTube conservative live streaming? I mean, this guy is so fucking awesome. He's like drinking from a fire hose. News, opinion.
Wow. I just found one that says, how to make your own night vision device.
You guys want to know? If not, I'll just keep it to myself.
Okay, what?
All right, hold on, I'll find it. It's hard, you know, I'm scrolling through my YouTube. This guy is so fucking awesome, dude. And he's in California, and he's a fucking conservative in California. And he's like on top of things. I mean, like drinking from a fire hose. Oh,
American Joe's California.
No, dude. You guys don't even know. There's only like 30 people subscribing to his YouTube channel now. Hold on. I'll pull it up for you. I got a lot of scrolling to do.
Right. They got lots of Hans Ray. Still college?
His name is Chase the Patriot.
Oh yeah, I've known Chase. He usually comes on live every night, midnight Eastern Standard Time.
Thank you, Canoe. Yep.
Yeah.
Chase the Patriot.
I've been subscribed to him for over a year.
Yeah, I've been there.
He has a real simple format. I kind of like it.
Am I right, Canoe? It's content central. News, views, in your face.
Good night, Froggy.
Am I right, Canoe?
Yeah. I like Chase.
And he's in California. See, people are like, wall off California, you know, just fucking earthquake, let them all fall in the ocean. No. There's a bunch of libtards in Southern California, but there's a bunch of conservatives in Northern California.
Well, if the earthquake hits and the southern part of the state falls in the ocean, you know, it's going to take most of the liberals with them. Most of the conservative folk are in the northern part of the state. They ain't going to be affected by it.
The liberals in California are in the cities from San Francisco to San Diego.
Yeah.
Right.
I used to live in LA.
They need the state of Jefferson.
State of Jefferson, correct. Oregon, California border.
History be slow.
I've been chatting about that, Canoes, for 2 years.
Yep.
And
hey,
I want to go visit.
Prepper stuff? Check out Hobotech.
What?
There's a prepper. He lives out of his RV. And he tests equipment for preppers.
On YouTube?
Yeah. It's Hobotech.
How do you spell it?
Hobotech.
Thank you.
All caps. All one word.
I'll be honest, I've got dozens of prepper channels that I could share, but I'm too tired
Yeah, I do
to
too.
go through right now.
Yeah, I found it.
Prepper and gun channels and conservative channels. I got so many of them.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh, I got Infowars.
Hey,
There's nothing there.
Crow Minion, I'm thinking San Diego. It's home to the huge naval base, so there's going to be a lot of conservative, people living there, families of all the Navy personnel there, but the main civilian population in the area there, I'm sure, is probably pretty liberal.
I got hippies for Trump.
Wait, Canoe, repeat about San Diego.
Yeah, Crow Minion was asking, isn't San Diego a red town? I'm saying that, they have the naval base there, so there's going to be a lot of conservative people living around the base and everything. But the majority of the civilian population in the metro area is probably going to be liberal.
That's pretty much it.
But Canoe,
here's another one to follow.
You've got one of the greatest Navy military bases in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I understand, I only drove through there once, but my father lived there for 10 fucking years.
Beautiful.
In the 80s. And San Diego will not fall. San Diego is one of the last bastions of conservative freedom in the military.
I've never been California. There. So I'm not speaking from experience.
So it's the closest major city to the Mexican border, and it will not fall. Dude, there's a fucking military base there. It will not fall. Mark my words. If San Diego falls, that's the end of California. That's where the shit will hit the fan. That will be the first major fucking conflict with illegal aliens. It's right there on the fucking border.
It's not just San Diego. Think of how many military personnel are in Southern California. You got San Diego, you got Camp Pendleton, huge Marine base. You've got 29 Palms, another big Marine base. You've got Miramar. You got the Channel Islands. You've got Point Mugu, Ventura County Naval Base.
Point what? Point Voodoo?
Mugu.
What the fuck is that, dude?
It's a base.
Point Voodoo? How do you spell
Mugu. Mugu.
Cool.
Oh, fuck, dude. You're so plugged in. I'm sorry. It's just kind of like.
Yeah. Edwards Air Force Base. You got Fort Irwin.
Oh, you got Edwards. No. Yeah. But Camp Voodoo? Woo! Camp Voodoo. So I'm laughing with you, Canoe, not at you.
Mine's bigger.
Damn. I used to say, Canoe, just build the fucking wall and stretch it across California. And Oregon. Maybe.
Battery hit the wrong button.
But, I have to lighten up a little bit, crack some jokes. That means I like you. If I didn't crack jokes at you, Canoe, then you should be worried. Camp Voodoo. You like that? That's what it sounded like you said. Camp Voodoo. Fucking African zombie ritual. Hey, who knows, man? They're putting fucking nano virus vaccine injections in us.
Hey, Canoes, did you see that head of broccoli?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's big. And I still have another one to cut.
Nice.
Canoe, tell me about Camp Voodoo. Where the
Voodoo?
fuck is? Yeah, where the fuck is that?
It's in California. It's on the coast. It's a little bit north of Los Angeles. It's a small deep water port, and it has an adjacent airfield, and a big munition storage area.
What the fuck? Dude? Camp Voodoo.
Mugu.
I know. Just spell it, please.
I did in the chat. Mugu.
Oh fuck. Is it okay if I laugh a little bit?
Oh, it's always okay.
Yeah. I mean, oh fucking cheers. Cheers, Canoe. I love you like a brother, man.
I'm drinking twisted tea tonight.
Oh man, God bless you, man. You're so cool. Oh fuck.
I heard some Navy news recently. Did you hear that we're having talks with the Philippines to reopen that big base, Subic Bay?
Subic Bay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a famous Navy base. We used to go there all the time in the 80s. Yeah. Who the fuck said it was closed? What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay.
The Americans have
Point
been out of
Mugu is
there
a naval
for
base.
years.
Wait, what? How does
Point
it
Mugu.
get closed and then reopened? I mean, I never went there. I was in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
I used to live there.
Yeah, Battery.
2 years.
So, Battery, tell us.
About Subic Bay?
Yeah, tell us what's going on.
I was 4 years old.
No, I mean, now it's
Well,
military.
the U.S. is in talks with Duterte to reopen the base there. The Americans haven't been operating in Subic Bay for like 15, 20 years.
That's the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I still have a brain.
Rodrigo Duterte.
Duterte. That guy's kind of strange, to say the least.
We had an exchange student whose father was a Aquino's doctor.
Not
Aquino was the president.
Yeah.
A what doctor? Keynotes?
Aquino's doctor.
What the fuck does that mean?
Aquino was the president of the Philippines.
Is that his name?
Her name.
Okay, thank you. I thought he played
Her
Keno.
husband was.
I thought he played
Her husband
Keno
ran
at
for
Las
president, was
Vegas or something.
assassinated.
Oh
Her
man.
husband ran for president, and he was assassinated, so she took his place.
Is she the lady that had like 30,000 pairs of shoes?
No. That was Imelda Marcos.
Imelda Marcos, yeah.
No, that was Shitlery. Hey, you guys, do you not realize that there is a very good chance of Creepy Joe Pedo becoming the next president?
Not going to happen.
Yeah, but there's...
That's only if he picks a candidate that they as a vice president that the people want as president. Because there's no way he could win by himself.
The man's fucking demented. He can't even
There's
complete
a
sentences.
good chance that he will have a major medical issue arise before the election even starts.
Another one.
Here's how bad Joe Biden is. If you ask him his name, he has to look down at a piece of paper.
And then if he gets
You'll
elected,
still get confused.
his VP will be Shitlery Clinton.
She's not black.
President. Yeah. So
he has to pick a black VP.
Yeah, his best chance is going to be either Kamala Harris or Michelle.
I believe Kamala Harris has dropped out of it.
No, it's going to be Shitlery. I'm telling you, it's going to be Shitlery Clinton. Mark
maybe
my
he'll
word.
pick the Indian lady. You want to piss off Native Americans, pick her.
Oh, I got some Native American news for you you'll be interested in.
All right, let it rip.
Get this. Remington, the gun company and the ammunition company.
Yeah, Remington.
They're in bankruptcy proceedings because of all the lawsuits that they're facing. Guess who is going to probably buy out the company and save it in bankruptcy and take it over? The Navajo Nation.
Sweet.
Who?
The Navajo Nation.
That's awesome.
That's been in the financial news for the last couple of days.
I should like to see that. If you
Guns don't kill people. Liberals do.
I was in the National Guard with a guy. He was a liberal, but he believed in gun rights. I'm like, dude, do you know your own side is fighting against gun rights?
Don't talk to insane people. It's a lost cause. Just walk away and let them wallow in their fucking shit. Don't
you talk to the guy and
don't talk to liberals, man.
Let me finish, please.
Yeah.
You talk to the guy and he sounds like a conservative, but his family is all Democrat. So he always voted Democrat. He never looked at the issues. I used to be in that camp. And I started opening my eyes slowly because of Rush Limbaugh.
God bless Rush.
Long live the Maharishi.
I was red-pilled by Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah, and listening to Rush for 20 years.
And Bill Clinton.
I started listening to Rush when I was about 9 or 10 years old. Like maybe a year or two after he became syndicated.
He wasn't on the radio when I was that age.
Yeah, this was like right before Gulf War I started. Around 1990.
I was old enough to go. I went in the military in 85.
Yeah, I was 10 years old. And it was a treat. Growing up, all right, my folks got divorced when we were kids. And my dad had visitation every other weekend with me and my sister. And one of the things, we just like to go for drives sometimes in our Metro Park system. And it was just fun. We'd drive around and listen to Rush Limbaugh in the car. It was great.
When I first heard Rush Limbaugh, my father was listening to him every day. He's like, man, I agree with this guy. Why was I a Democrat? And I couldn't stand him.
With my dad, it was a very strange, conflicting thing. He loved Limbaugh and most conservative policies, but he was also very pro-union, so he was like libtard in that respect. I've never had a good experience with a union before.
My father was in the shipworkers union, and he hated them.
Yeah, my dad was in United Auto Workers, and he was a steward for quite a long time, and they fucked him over so bad. And he still supported, their general philosophies, everything. I don't understand it.
Battery addiction.
Well, hey, one good
Battery
thing
addiction.
about all this
Thank you for
BLM
your
stuff.
service. I salute you, sir.
Oh, you're welcome, man. I'll do it again. One good thing coming out of all this BLM BS is the union is giving up some of their control. So you can actually go after bad cops. But they're not backing the officers. Screw
that's
you.
That's always been a way to go after bad cops. Every city has.
The union was always protecting them. It was very hard to go after them.
Yeah.
Right, but doesn't every city have police malfunction, whatever community that you can file grievances for bad cop?
Oh yeah, they had the internal affairs.
Right. No, not internal affairs. Most cities have. I don't know.
Like here in Cleveland,
you know what I'm talking about.
Here in Cleveland, they have what they call it. They had the dissent decree. It was actually a Department of Justice initiative. Basically, the city can't run its own police department. They have to be supervised by DOJ officials and meet certain standards because of all the complaints that they were getting and all the high, the big incidents that happened. We had that shooting, probably 5-6 years ago, where the cops killed a kid with a gun in a park, and a bunch of cops got fired over it, even though they didn't do anything wrong.
Right. All right, it's nice talking to you guys. I'm gonna check out now.
Alrighty. Take care, Sailor. You have a good one.
Got a phone I'm using for my dash cam. For some reason, it won't charge. Weird. I had it in my truck charging on solar, and it all for several hours.
Is the battery completely dead on it?
Yeah, it's at 0.
Does it have a removable battery?
Nope.
No, that sucks.
It's a new phone too.
Yeah, those new phones. I'm actually looking for a new phone right now without a non-removable battery. I will not buy a phone that you can't take the battery out of.
The idea with that is they're a lot. They have better waterproofing. If you have a back you can take off, water can get in.
The reason I don't want a phone that you can't remove the battery from, they're designing them that way because GPS tracking in your phone is dependent on the power supply. If you want to, get completely off grid and not be tracked, all you have to do is take the battery out of your phone. They don't want you to be able to do that anymore.
You got these sleeves now that
oh yeah, you can get a Faraday cage bag.
Faraday sleeve.
Yeah. But I'm actually in the market for a new phone right now, and the provider that I have, all the models that they have right now, there's only one that is a removable battery, and it's an older model. It's the exact same thing I'm running right now. I don't want another one. I want something newer and better.
You should see what Ben has. Sensor Wars.
What's he got?
He's got this really nice phone I don't remember what brand it was, but you can take the battery out. It's very old school, but it has a brilliant resolution and lots of features on it. And he paid less than $100 for it.
I'll message him on Sensor Wars then and see if he'll tell me what it is.
It's a thick phone. He showed his last phone, and it was a real thin one, kind of like mine. And it had a curve to it from when he sat on it.
Yeah, that'll happen.
But the one he's got now, you could drive over it. Won't hurt it. Yeah, he was. I asked him about his phone. He started bragging on it for about an hour.
See, the problem I have with my phone, it gets weak signal in my house, and it's partially because I have so much electrical interference from all the wiring in the walls and everything. But my phone,
you need to minimize the wiring.
My phone,
Okay.
The screen's fucked up on it. It has image burn because I left it running overnight playing videos, and it overheated in the image.
Hey.
Basically, you'll get, if you're watching a video, like part of the screenshot from the last thing that you had loaded is going to load behind that image. It looks fucked up as hell.
I saw a gun the other day. It looks just like a cell phone.
Yeah.
And there was two versions.
Yeah.
The bigger one is the better one.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Simple Eagle said something funny. The battery, you should invent a gun that runs on batteries. I believe that's called a rail gun.
Yes, I was just going to say that. They're also called tasers.
Well, I got to go, guys.
Yeah, it's getting late here. So you better you
I
have
got
a good one.
23:25. I got to get a shower before I go to bed.
You take them easy, dude. Yeah, Simple Eagle. They're saying the Navy actually has their experimental railgun set up, ready to be put out to sea trial. And I think it already might be out there in some capacity. The problem is those artillery grade railguns require such a massive power supply. Basically, they require, okay, if you're going to put one on, say, an Arleigh Burke class destroyer, you're going to need the destroyer to dedicate probably at least half of its power output from its generators just to that gun. So if it becomes a viable weapon system, you're going to see new classes of ships that are designed with massive batteries and generators, and possibly nuclear powered. And there was news the other day that a shipyard up in Wisconsin, in Marinette, Wisconsin, was awarded a contract to build 10 new ships for the Navy. I don't know what class they are. Dallas was talking about it, and he was saying they're frigates. The last thing that shipyard put out were littoral combat ships that were basically small Corvette-sized craft. They called them the Freedom class, and they were in my opinion, a massive failure. The shipyards fucked things up really bad. They overran costs, and the quality of the work that they put out wasn't up to snuff. One of the ships, when it was out on sea trial, the engines caught fire and it had to get towed back to port. They've been having all kinds of corrosion issues on the hull. So if they're going to be building a new class of ships, I hope they get their shit together. Yeah, send them the Gitmo, but sink the ship halfway. I don't want my tax dollars going to feeding and housing a bunch of fucking terrorists. And it's time for one last goat call of the night. Ooh, that one was rough. Hey, Simple Eagle, thanks for dropping in tonight. Good talking to you. Yeah, for sure. We're only an hour apart. I'm sure we'll hook up sometime and hang out. Yeah, and I'm saving money for fucking property taxes and farm insurance too. It's a pain in the fucking ass. What I need to do is finally get around to cashing out my 401k money from my previous employer. I got a little bit in there, not much, but it'll definitely help out. Yeah. All right, folks, I'm going to call it a night. Simple Eagle, thank you for dropping in. Dallas, thank you. Good talking to you. Bruce, if you're still here, always a pleasure. Y'all take care. We'll catch you on the flip side.